What's up, everybody? It's your boy Blinkaka back at it with another episode. We're on episode 6 of the Call of Duty Amateur World League podcast. On today's episode, we are bringing you the boys from Carolina Gaming. So let's jump right into it. All right, guys. So, introduce yourselves. Let me know who you are, where you're from, and what team you play for.
My name is Bryson. Most people call me Matrixs, though, and I'm from South Carolina. I'm currently playing for Carolina Gaming Alliance.
Very
And,
cool.
yeah.
My name's Colby. I go by Tripzy, and I'm from Virginia, and I also play for Carolina Gaming Alliance.
Very cool. So, how did this whole gaming thing start? Was this just are one of you guys the creators of it, or is this like some East Coast thing that most people in that region all get involved into?
So Carolina Gaming, that's what they used to be like known for, whatever that was their name. But they decided to rebrand their like an amateur organization. They had a couple esports teams, and they were located in Charlotte, North Carolina. So we were all, I know personally, last year the whole team was from the South Carolina and North Carolina, so it made sense to join. And
Yeah.
it's just been amazing since then.
I actually thought it
Fun
was
experience.
pretty cool to see teams that associate themselves with a certain region. It kind of reminds me of how the Pro League did that whole franchising thing.
Oh yeah, exactly. It was funny
Yeah.
because during the middle of the year of like Black Ops 4, we became known as the Carolina Boys. So that was just our nickname.
And then it just turned into this.
Yeah, because we were under the org. It's not. So we joined and they had everything set up, and as you know, they did a rebrand to Carolina Gaming Alliance.
Right.
Everything's been pretty well though.
Have you guys played in any leagues or tournaments under Carolina?
Well, this is my first year under Carolina.
Okay.
This is my first year team with these guys. But for me, no.
Back in BO4, we played in a couple different leagues. Went to a couple different events. We went to I think 5 different events under Carolina.
Oh, you played in like LAN events and stuff
Yeah,
for Call of Duty or just other
yeah.
games?
Call of Duty. We went down to Naples, Florida, for one event.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
Had a couple in the Carolinas, and then Charlotte and or CLT Esports. They decided to host some events in North Carolina, so we went to all those.
How did you guys end up doing?
I know overall out of the 5, we won 2, and then it was top 5 from the rest of there.
Very cool.
Oh yeah, it's a really fun experience. Like going to compete at LAN is completely different from online. But then again, if you have trust in your gameplay, you'll be fine.
Yeah, no, I always wanted to play in a LAN event, whether it was just some small thing or if it was on a big stage. It always seemed like a cool experience.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, the every or sorry to interrupt you.
no, go ahead, go ahead. I was just
But
gonna I was just gonna ask another question, but go ahead.
the kind of vibe you get from playing at a LAN is you'll watch people like the CDO and all that, and they'll get hype. You really do feel the energy. It's insane.
Oh yeah, I can imagine. I mean, especially when you're like, I guess like face to face with your opponent, or they're just sitting across from you or next to you, or however it's set up. I mean, it's probably a lot different because I'm used to always playing online where people are yelling the most disrespectful things to you in the lobby after each round. So it must be kind of cool to be in the same room and feel that experience, especially at like even though it's amateur at it's a professional experience, I would assume.
Yeah, I would say so. You probably just don't have the big crowd or anything like that.
Right, but I mean, yeah, I think that's the closest you can get to it, though. I mean, you actually traveled out of state to an event where I'm sure there were teams that were not from Florida there as well. So I mean, that's pretty pretty intense. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
What do you have like future plans or goals for the team? Is there like or are you guys just on a constant grind every day, taking it step by step to just take it to the next level?
Should I let Tripsy answer this one?
I mean, I think we do have our goals set out for this upcoming year. Um, but I think when it comes to achieving those goals, we are taking it as a step-by-step thing. Um, we've had like we've known this team for the past month and a half, so like we've all gotten pretty close with each other, I would say, and we're all very, very confident going in um, to the whole season as a whole. Um, so I mean, yeah, I guess the answer would be kind of taking it step by step, just one scrim at a time, one map at a time. Uh, so
Does Carolina have teams in other games as well, or is it just right now Call of Duty?
right
Um,
now, right now it's just Call of Duty.
Okay. And obviously, before we were talking about we're just waiting for midnight. So, what do you guys feel about Cold War from the alpha and beta gameplay and everything so far?
Matrix, you want to give your opinion first?
yeah. So personally, I love the beta, alpha, all that. I fell in love with the game right away. Especially once I started playing on the PC instead of the PS4. The graphics, the FPS just made a huge difference in the game.
Yeah.
That's why I'm so stoked about it coming out tonight. It feels like I've been waiting forever now for a good Call of Duty to come out. I think this is going to be the one.
Yeah, I
But,
agree. It looks like it's gonna be pretty good.
Kind of going off what he said, like going over from playing the alpha on the PS4 and then switching over to the PC for the beta. Um, Everything just runs a lot smoother and just feels a lot better to play on. Um, I mean, I really enjoyed it. I know people have their wits about it for some reason, especially with like, for example, like a big hot, like a hot topic recently is like the amount of maps they put in. Um, but the way I kind of look at that is like, at least from a competitive perspective, you end up playing the same 5, 6 maps all year, anyways.
That's very true. That's actually one thing I always wish they changed is because I feel like every time you watch an event or something, it's always Gunrunner back to back to back.
yeah,
Yeah, and especially with like especially because it's controlled by bans and vetoes, you don't really see like a random combination. It tends to be like, for example, like if you see FaZe playing, you know they were gonna try and stay away from Ramaza
Right.
last year.
Yeah, that is true. It's literally the same two maps every single game.
it kind of reminds me of back in BO4. Every time we went to an event or anytime we did vetoes, we always played the same hardpoint map and the same S&D and the same control. If we could pick it, that's what we played.
I mean, whatever works, you know?
Oh yeah, if it's not broken, don't fix it.
Exactly. I mean, whatever works best for you. I mean, you want every type of advantage you can have, whatever you feel comfortable doing.
Oh yeah.
What's going on, COD AWL? It's Losifa dropping in to show my support to the entire league this season, and I'm amped to be one of your sponsors. I'd love to connect with you guys, so hit me up and drop me a follow on Instagram at low__season. That's LO_SZN. Make sure you follow me on Twitch as well at twitch.tv/Losifa. That's LOCIPHA, twitch.tv/Losifa. Come hang out. Let me know your stream. I love to support you guys, host you guys, do anything I can. Thanks again, everyone, and best of luck to all the teams this season.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked to see how the game comes out. I'm excited to see all the stuff that we don't know yet, and I want to, I definitely want to see how these maps are gonna play out though in a competitive sense. Because, what was the one map I didn't like? What was that outdoor map? Cartel or whatever.
Cartel.
I wasn't personally feeling that one myself, but I mean, it's alright. I like Satellite though. I thought Satellite was really cool.
Uh, yeah, I suppose. I don't know. I played so much of the beta, I guess, that Cartel just grew on me.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if you knew, but there was like a glitch in custom game where you could play custom games in the beta.
Yeah.
And we played like one series of eights or whatever, but the way 4v4 felt on it, it was nice. It was a different kind
It
of vibe.
it, it was definitely more tolerable because you don't have like your 8-year-old that's like gonna sit in the bush because you don't have the time to do that in competitive.
Yeah, I guess that's probably what was tarnishing it for me was all the people just sitting in bushes. I might have just been playing bad on that map, but to where I was just getting frustrated. But besides that, I mean, I don't think it's a bad map. I just wasn't having my best times on it. But besides that, I think everything else was pretty awesome. I thought the guns were pretty sick. I like the movement was a little different for me, but it's like give it like a couple days, I think I'll be more used to it than Modern Warfare.
Yeah, I was playing Warzone for a bit to try to get ready, but then I was thinking about it, and the movement system on Cold War, the way you sprint, I really felt like a BO4 kind of vibe with it. So I've been debating about going on there, just sprinting around, but I'm
Yeah,
not 100%.
yeah, I agree. It definitely kind of has like a similar feel to BO4. Have you guys played under any other organizations in the past?
Yeah, we have like a whole entire team resume or whatever made up. I'd have to go look at it, but from the top of my head, uh, I know personally I've played under University, GG, Levitate Gaming. It's a throwback, but I don't know. I feel like the longest org I've been under is probably Carolina. We've been under for about two. This be the third year.
Oh, cool. So you guys have been around for a while now.
Oh yeah.
And then for me, I mean, I also was under university. Like this is how we met. Was we teamed back on Black Ops 3. We were both what have been like 13 or something like that, 12 or 13 years old.
Shoot, yeah, we
And
were
then
young.
I had a little break, and then when I came back, I played under Havoc eSports. And then I took another break, and now I'm back.
Very cool. Do you guys have a certain play style that you use when you play, like certain assigned roles for who's doing what during whatever type of match, whether it be hard point, search, or control?
Oh yeah, I like to say that we have our set roles, but then again, I feel like if
Things
say
happen.
say Tripzy, he plays AR like an anchor or whatever, and I'm right there near him, and he dies. I'm fine with going and picking it up. I have no problem. So we just like to rotate each other out
Yeah,
if
I would,
somebody dies.
I would
Okay.
definitely say we have like the roles that like we're comfortable in. Like obviously, I'm more comfortable with an AR than a sub in my hands. But at the same time, kind of that next step to improving like team chem and just overall like striving to make wins easier on yourselves. Like you got to understand everybody else's role so that if something happens, you know how to play it.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Uh,
I think it's good if everybody's, you know, no one's stubborn enough to be where, oh, I'm not doing that. That's your role. If everyone's willing
yeah,
to pick up each other's slack or anything like that, I think that gives you great chemistry already.
yeah. It's like, for example, like as an AR, like I don't want to be the first one to slide in, but like if I have to, I will.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm pretty much the same way. I mean, I usually like being fast paced. I always like running around with an SMG, but like if it's gonna make the team play better and the team gonna win and I gotta like slow down a little bit and switch it up, I'm totally all for it. I'm not gonna be selfish. I'm here for the team.
Yeah.
Exactly, that's what it's all about.
Yep.
It's playing for the win instead of playing for your stats.
Yeah, that's one thing I always pride myself on. I don't care about my stats. Everybody's always like, "Oh, my KD's so bad." I'm like, "Yeah, I really don't care." I mean, I want to see somebody play. Like if I was gonna have someone try out, I mean, I'm not gonna. I might look at your stats, but I want to see you play. I'm still gonna give you a chance. I mean, sometimes I go on and play shipment and run around with a gun I never used just for the hell of it, and that probably ruins my stats. But doesn't mean when it comes down to playing a competitive match, I mean, I'm definitely not gonna do that. I'm gonna pick out things I'm comfortable with and try my best.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's always I always find it enjoying to hop in pubs and just shoot a different gun that you never shoot. Just enjoy Call of Duty.
Yeah, that sometimes if I don't have anyone to play on and play with and I'm by myself, I'm like, I don't want to go into a random search and destroy right now because half these kids probably aren't gonna have headsets on and it's just gonna be frustrating. So I'll just run into some stupid. Usually I just been playing shipment 24/7 and trying to see if my computer explodes from it, but so far it's been okay.
I gotcha.
Well, if there's anything I've left out or I've missed, anything you guys want to throw out there and bring to the table, I mean, feel free to say anything that you got on your mind.
Honestly, not right now, but make sure to go check out the CGA Twitter. Have some content coming out there, and yeah, I'm ready for the COD season to begin.
Me too, man. I want to say thank you because I appreciate you guys, at such a short notice, being able to hop on right now and do this with me. And before we say our farewells, shout out all your social medias. Where can everybody find you if they want to look you up?
They can find my Twitter at Matrixs_. Shoot, Kobe, you got anything you want to shout out?
My Twitter is at Tripzy. Tripzy spelled with a Z. And then I know Carolina's Twitter, I believe, is CG Alliance _.
Awesome. Well, guys, thank you so much for your time, and I'm very excited to hopefully be able to do this with you again in the future and see you guys out there during the season play and get this season on the road.
Oh yeah, for sure. I appreciate you having us.
You guys enjoy the rest of your day, and maybe I'll see you online at midnight tonight. We'll see.
All right, sounds good.
All right, you guys have a good one.
You too.
You
See you
too.
later. See you later. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in to another episode of the Call of Duty Amateur World League podcast. That was episode 6 with Carolina Gaming. Big shout out to them. Big shout out to Matrixs and Tripzy. Thank you guys for stopping by and giving me your time to give us a little information about Carolina Gaming. I'm excited for the season to start off and see you guys in action. Also, shout out to everybody else that's in the league, in our Discord on Instagram, who follows and participates with us on social media. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Also, if you'd like to get involved with the podcast, please send me a DM on Instagram, Twitter, even if you like. I do check Twitter. And on Discord. And like I said in every episode, I am getting a couple messages, and I'm trying to get around to everybody. So please be patient with me. We will get to you. And thank you for all the positivity we've been getting about this podcast so far. So things are looking good, and hopefully we can keep bringing you many more episodes. So thanks again, everybody. It's your boy, Blinkaka, signing out. Peace.